Peacemaker Season 2's latest episode might be the show's biggest yet, as it sees one major return of a DCEU character that puts key events under a new context. Last week, Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2's ending saw John Cena's Christopher Smith make the call to go to the alternate universe and pursue its version of Emilia Harcourt instead of his own. As such, Episode 3 offers a deep dive into the alternate universe. The live-action DC show offers plenty of surprises in its new hour, both in the alternate universe Peacemaker visits and in his home dimension. That includes the return of DCEU characters, with one major hero coming back, as well as an exciting debut. Episode 3 changes the game. Why Peacemaker returns to his home dimension. During his trip to the alternate universe, John Cena's main version of Peacemaker ends up saving the day. After taking care of a criminal group and stopping a bomb's threat, he realizes just how good it feels to be idolized. Additionally, he had a great date of sorts with that universe's Harcourt. The characters had a heart-to-heart, and a relationship is possible. However, Christopher Smith is obviously not telling her everything. He comes from another dimension, and he has his fair share of problems and people waiting for him back home. While he views the alternate dimension as better, he still has loose ends and ties back home. To that end, his decision to go to his original dimension makes sense. To fully be with the alternate Harcourt, he has to sort out his life first. With Argus's agents arriving at his house just as Peacemaker comes home from the alternate dimension, he could not have chosen to do so at a worse time. Argus is there to investigate the interdimensional energy, and Peacemaker just caused it to spike again by returning. Rick Flag Jr.'s shocking return explained. Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr. is one of the most important characters in Peacemaker Season 2. Now, the DCEU has made the surprising move to bring back his son, with Joel Kinnaman reprising the role in two different ways. First, Flag Jr. appears in a flashback to 3 years ago. It reveals that he was cheating on June Moon with Emilia Harcourt. With Peacemaker's trip to the alternate dimension, DC also got to explore Kinnaman's return, with the actor marking another DCEU star who moves to James Gunn's DCU in another major way. Cena's Peacemaker not only finds the alternate universe's Harcourt, but that dimension's version of Rick Flag Jr. Given that both worlds are so different, Flag is very much alive there. Previous Peacemaker episodes had teased the alternate universe's Harcourt's current boyfriend. Peacemaker's brother Keith mentioned that she was dating a jarhead. While he is not in the Marines, Flag comes from the Army, revealing that Keith was mockingly referring to him all along. The AU Flag is not as cool or serious as the main version. Instead, he is played for comedic relief. Why Emilia Harcourt can't let her guard down with Peacemaker explained. During Peacemaker Season 1, the show explored how Emilia Harcourt went from hating Peacemaker to becoming genuine friends with Chris and even developing a bit of a romantic connection with him. Peacemaker Season 2 has since revealed that something between them happened on a party boat, and Harcourt has pushed Chris away after that, which he does not understand. Well, Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 3 makes that abundantly clear in its first scene. Rick Flag Jr. was cheating on Enchantress with Harcourt. However, their relationship was more than just a series of casual hookups. He was talking about leaving June for Harcourt. She also mentioned how he was her only friend, and he was hers. They had a strong bond. The flashback scene in Peacemaker was also set a few hours before Flag was set to go to Corto Maltese for the events of Gunn's The Suicide Squad, which would end with Cena's Peacemaker killing him. The DC series recontextualizes Harcourt's dynamic with Chris, as she does not fully let herself be with him since he killed Flag, her best friend and lover. Who is Michael Rooker's new DC character? Joel Kinnaman's surprise appearance as Rick Flag is not the only return of a DCEU star in Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 3. Judo Master returns as a member of the Argus team about to hunt Peacemaker and Eagly. The other major DCEU return is not of a character, but actor Michael Rooker, a major collaborator of Gunn's. Rooker previously played Savant in The Suicide Squad. Like Flag, the character died. Instead of playing an alternate universe version of the villain in Peacemaker Season 2, Rooker is back as a completely different character. The actor gives life to Red Saint Wild, the world's foremost eagle hunter. After Argus nearly lost its first team fighting Eagly, they are not taking chances. Wild's role is to kill Eagly when Argus raids Peacemaker's house. However, with John Cena's DC character coming back just in time to be there when Argus arrives, Eagly will have some help against the Eagle Hunter. Whether Red Saint Wild manages to kill Eagly should be answered early in next week's Peacemaker episode, as Argus enters the hero's home.